Today, we're going to be reading Hank Needs Help by B. Wellerson. The story is about Hank and his plane is stuck. A bouncy ball leads to a wild chase and maybe, just maybe, a way to get it back. Join Hank and his surprising helpers in this silly, heartwarming adventure. Grab your copy and let's get ready to read. If you don't have a copy, be sure and click the link below to order yours today. Now, let's get started. Hank, the armadillo, loved his paper airplane. He'd spent a long time folding the wings just right. So, when he tossed it, he was very happy to see it soar like a little bird. It flew really high, up, up, up in the sky. But then, thwack! It got stuck high in the branches of an old oak tree. Hank sighed. He couldn't climb. His little claws were made for digging, not tree climbing. How was he going to get it down? He mumbled, scratching his bumpy head. Maybe I could throw something up there. He looked around and found a bright, bouncy red ball. He picked it up and took careful aim and threw it. Whoosh! The ball flew towards the tree. But oh dear, Hank's aim was a bit wobbly. It missed the paper airplane and thumped softly onto the grassy ground, bouncing and rolling away. Suddenly, a flash of fluffy fur zoomed across the meadow. It was Clementine the cat, with her eyes wide with excitement. The bouncy red ball was too tempting to ignore. Pitter, patter, pounce. She chased after the ball, her paws tapping lightly on the grass. Hank watched the cat chase the ball. Clementine the cat, with her tail twitching, darted after the bouncing red ball. But just as she was about to pounce, a large shadow fell over her. Gertie, the biggest of the silly goats, had spotted the chase and decided she wanted to join in. "Ma, ma," she called, with her big, gentle eyes fixed on Clementine. Gertie was a slow mover, but she was very big, and wherever Gertie went, Gus and Grady, the other two silly goats, followed. The ground rumbled a little as they all joined the chase. Hank watched. The goats chased the cat. The cat chased the ball. But the silliness didn't stop there. Finley the fox, slinking through the tall green grass, saw the commotion. He spotted the herd of goats, a much tastier prize than a bouncy ball, and his hunting instincts kicked in. Slink, slink, sneak. He crept closer, his bushy tail trailing behind him. Hank watched. The fox chased the goats. The goats chased the cat. The cat chased the ball. Reginald the rooster was proudly guarding the henhouse. He saw Finley chasing the goats and remembered a time Finley tried to steal some eggs from the coop. He crowed, flapping his wings and running with surprising speed. Hank watched. The rooster chased the fox. The fox chased the goats. The goats chased the cat. The cat chased the ball. Buddy the beagle saw them all running. His tail went wag, wag, wag. His nose went sniff, sniff. He loved running, and Reginald, with his fluffy feathers and funny little run, looked like the perfect thing to chase. "Run, run!" he barked, and jumped into the chase. Hank watched. The dog chased the rooster. The rooster chased the fox. The fox chased the goats. The goats chased the cat. The cat chased the ball. Buddy, in his joyful rush, ran by a flock of geese swimming in a nearby pond. Honk, honk, flap, flap, flap. The geese, surprised and a little grumpy, rose into the air in a flurry of feathers and loud honks. The flock, in their hurried ascent, whooshed past the old oak tree where Hank's paper airplane was still stuck. The sudden gust of wind created by all their flapping was just enough to dislodge the paper airplane. It fluttered and twirled and floated gently down, down, down. Hank, who had been watching the crazy chase with wide, surprised eyes, gasped, "My paper airplane! It's free!" The airplane landed softly on the grass, right next to the red ball and a very surprised Clementine the cat. Hank watched. The dog stopped chasing the rooster. The rooster stopped chasing the fox. The fox stopped chasing the goats. The goats stopped chasing the cat. The cat stopped chasing the ball. Everyone's attention was drawn to the little paper airplane. Hank, so happy with relief, scampered towards it. He picked it up carefully, smoothing out a tiny crease. "My plane!" he exclaimed. "Thank you," he said, his face beaming. "Thank you all." He was so happy his plane was safe and sound. The end. I hope you enjoyed today's story. If you did, be sure and hit the like button.